Hi everyone, my name is Chris and this is my husband Waylon.
Hey there.
We are parents to 6 kids and we vlog on this channel about being a vegan family, and today we are going to be doing the husband tag. It's Valentine's Day in a couple days, so we figured we would share with you guys a little bit more about us and our love story and how we met and everything. So without further ado, let's get into
the video.
Okay, so first question. How and where did we meet?
We met back in 2006 on a website called MySpace.
Espacio.
For all those old people out there. This is between the time when, meeting people online was still kind of taboo.
It was very taboo. Yeah.
It was the original Facebook. Now Facebook has taken over, but yeah, MySpace.
And how exactly did we meet on there?
I sent you a message. And she responded, and the rest is history.
That was on Super Bowl Sunday.
Did I send it on Super Bowl Sunday or days before?
Yeah, he sent it a couple days before Super Bowl Sunday, and then
you responded on Super Bowl Sunday, and we
with
talked
my phone
on the
number.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked on the phone on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, so we actually celebrated our 13-year anniversary of when we met a couple days ago. What was your first impression of me?
My first impression was, damn, she's really pretty.
Damn.
Well, I was like, dumb.
But
yeah, no, I was like, she's real pretty. And also I read her bio, because you had to write your bio and all that stuff, and screenwriting and in college, all that good stuff. And I was like, yeah, she's going places. Like, she's actually about something. So I was like, yeah, I'm in.
I'm in there.
I'm in.
Okay, how and where was our first date? Like, how was our first date? Where was our first date?
We were supposed to go out to eat, but when I drove from Long Island to Yonkers to meet Chris, it was a really bad snowstorm. My car broke down 4 times. I had a 1990 Honda Accord. Turned out I needed like an alternator, but I did not turn around. I made it all the way up.
He kept going.
All the way up. And yeah, we ended up just staying in, and instead of eating like a nice dinner or whatever you want to call it at a restaurant, I had some Raisin Bran
Crunch with soy milk, because I was vegan at the time.
And I was like, this soy milk ain't half bad.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was vegan. That was the first time I went vegan back in college.
Yeah. It was still a fun night. Where
was our first kiss and how was it?
First kiss was in your dorm room, and it was amazing. I loved it a lot.
And then you didn't leave for 4 days.
I didn't leave for 4 days. 4.
Keeping this PG. Okay, how did you know I was the one?
4 days. 4.
How do we resolve problems?
4 days.
Okay, when did you meet my family?
I met your family when I helped you, move a couple things from your dorm, or like I dropped you off from your dorm to Brooklyn, and then I met your mom. Yeah. I was scared. I was scared to meet your mom.
Why? Oh, because she's my mom?
Yeah, she's your mom. And you talked so much about her. So it's just like, I wanted to live up to, I don't know if you were talking about me, so I wanted to live up to the hype. And, I didn't know what to expect. So, I was nervous. But she was really cool. She had a nice vibe.
Yeah, their birthdays are 1 day apart.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Hers is the 28th of June. Mine's the 29th of June.
Yeah. All of the closest people in my life are Cancers or Aries.
Yeah, mine are Pisces. So
yeah. Okay. When and why did you fall in love with me? When and why?
I fell in love with you that first night. That first night. Why I fell in love with you? I don't know. It was just a vibe, the energy. It was just, it was like this.
Okay, that's a little graphic. It's a family show. It's a family show.
But no, it was just the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
It was just there.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had never met somebody like you in my life before. So it was just
Same.
like, yeah, I think I'm good.
I'm good here.
I'm good here.
We're good here, universe.
13 years later.
Still good here.
I'm good here.
Yeah, man. I completely agree.
Yeah.
How long have we been together? 13
I
years.
just said that. 13 years.
13
Aren't
years
you
together.
questions?
Married 12 years.
Yeah.
How do we resolve problems?
I say she's right. The problem is solved.
He tells no lies. There are no lies being told.
I mean, I can buck against anything that we're arguing about, but Chris has a way of giving you the most logical explanation to the point where it's like, okay, well, I don't have a better idea, and I can't explain it better than you did, so I lose.
I think that's most women with their husbands.
Yeah, pretty much so.
What do you two do for a living, and are you using your college degree? Well, I'll answer my part of that.
Mm-hmm.
I studied screenwriting in college, and then I also studied to be a teacher, and I write every single day. Every day that I wake up, I open up a new document and I write down my thoughts. I have ideas, and so I'm always writing. So to that extent, I do.
You always write for these videos too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Whenever I want to talk about something in the video, I always sit and think, what is something I've never heard somebody explain before, or what's a way that I can explain this that's a little different from how somebody explains it. And that's always been one of my passions, is finding a way to communicate information to people in a way that's kind of a little unique. And so, and then also studying to be a teacher. I was getting my a joint master's in the art of teaching, and I was actually doing my field work in a kindergarten class. So
and now you got 5.5 students to teach.
Yeah, so it's eventually going to be all 6 of the kids. But yeah, so I am using what I studied in college.
I don't have a college degree. I went to the military.
I don't have a college degree either. I have 1 semester to go, and
Who needs it?
Yeah.
You can be successful these days without one, but hey,
Seriously.
if you want to go to college, go to college.
Seriously.
I went to the military. I was in the Navy. Now I'm a driver, and also make music. So that's what I enjoy doing, and
his passion, and
you
he's
know,
really good at it.
Yeah, me being a driver, that allows us to travel. It allows us to do whatever we want to do when we want to do it
on our own schedule. Yeah. What key elements make a successful relationship and marriage?
Communication. Next question.
What do you love about me?
Communication. Next question.
What does that mean? What do you mean when you say that?
You know how to give me your ideas, so I'm just not looking at you like all crazy. When you say, hey, I want to do this and that. You know, also, you're funny. You're pretty. You're, you know, I love it. All of it. All of it. All of this.
I love all this. What do you do to keep a relationship healthy in life?
Just keep each other laughing. If you can do that, then that's the right person for you.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, if the person that you're with doesn't think you're funny, or you don't think they're funny, yeah, it's probably not gonna work.
Or whatever your vibe is. If your vibe is like you like being super chill and not funny, find someone that matches that vibe if that's what you're looking for. For me, the most important thing in life is to be laughing. Like if I'm not laughing, it's no good.
And I laugh at almost everything, so you know.
He thinks everything is funny.
I think everything is funny.
If he doesn't, and that's the thing, he's such an extreme person in a way. It's like,
I'm very moody. They say it's my cancer sign or whatever, but you can tell when I'm not happy, but it's not often. So.
Yeah. And also when he doesn't like someone, he like really doesn't like them. That's when I know
it's hard for me to hide it.
Yeah, that's when I know somebody's like not a good person, because he is very chill and pretty much gets along.
Very vibesy.
Yeah, he gets along with everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not someone who gets along with everyone. So the fact that we even like each other.
The fact that I got in. I won.
Seriously, because I'm very particular.
Yeah, because like you could have not answered my message that day, and
instead I was like, send. Because what I always say when I saw you,
I had a picture where I had like a side profile. I didn't have locks yet. I just had braids.
You always wanted locks.
I always wanted locks. I always had braids. So when I had the side profile picture up, she said when she saw it, she saw the future.
I literally saw like 6 kids like lined up next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have this really quick story I wanted to tell. Back when I was like 7 years old, I fell out of a moving pickup truck, my uncle's pickup truck, and we were turning a corner and like the door like buckled behind me. I rolled out into the street and like I was just like in the corner of the street. It started raining, and this guy who sells, if you guys, if you're from Trinidad, you know what chenet is. This guy who used to sell chenet on the corner, he was a Rastafarian, and it felt like nobody else noticed me in the corner of the road, and like the cars were whizzing by and stuff like that, and he like ran into the street and like scooped me up and like put me back in my uncle's truck. And as he was walking away, it was like everything disappeared, and I saw like these children, like a flock of kids around him, and I was like, I knew then it was a premonition for my future. And so like, trust yourself, trust your instinct, because back then when I was 7, I didn't know what any of that meant, and like had played in a loop on my head. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I talked about this story last year, but I've played in a loop on my head like my whole life, and I never knew what any of that like was or meant. And it's just crazy because when we first met, he didn't have locks, but he told me, one of the first things he told me is he's always wanted locks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I was just like, oh, okay. And so
back in 06, and I finally got them in 09, and I haven't looked back.
Yeah. And so it's just crazy now that we have our 6 kids. He has locks down to his, it's like, I literally, it's Eden Croft, one of our subscribers, she, on the last video, she was like, look at you, you really manifested exactly the person that you wanted. Yeah. And I really believe that. And so that's like a whole separate video, how to manifest the things you want in life. But yeah, children, how many do you want?
I want 6 children.
Ding! We've always both wanted like a lot of kids.
Always wanted a lot of kids. We both come from big families, so it's just like it's only right.
Yeah. Yeah. And what are the places that I have always wanted to travel to?
Paris, Amsterdam, Australia.
What's the other one?
And Japan.
Yes. Which he used to live in Japan.
I lived in Japan for 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You've been to Australia too?
I've been to Australia, 2 different cities in Australia, and it's amazing. It's so cool there. Everybody's nice there.
Tracy, one of our subscribers, Tracy, she's from Australia.
Everybody is nice there. In Japan, I can't say everybody is nice there, but it's just cool. The culture there is just so cool. It's so different.
Cannot wait to take the kids there and to just experience that. Okay. What is my favorite color? There's layers to this, and I think you know all the answers. What's my favorite color?
You like orange because you think you look the best in orange. You say you don't like pink, but you love pink, and it's because of the girls. I wear pink all the time.
Yeah, the girls. The girls have really softened me up. I was never like, you know, super like,
yeah.
You know, but they really softened me up in that sense. What's my favorite food?
Your favorite food? I would say anything with lentils in it. For some reason, you love lentils. My
grandmother.
Yeah. All you gotta do is just go back to what your grandmother used to make.
Literally, that is the best answer. That's the best
Anything
answer.
your grandmother made.
I grew up in Trinidad. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned that in this particular video, but I grew up in Trinidad. And
peanut punch, passion fruit juice.
Coming home from school. Yeah. We came home from school, and my grandmother would always be in the kitchen finishing up lunch. Because like that was the thing. You came home, you had lunch when you came home. And lentils and rice with stewed potato, stewed chicken, like, and then like a little cucumber salad, like, come on, come on, man. Oh, follow Caribbean Pot if you're not following him. He's awesome. He is Trinidadian and he's a great chef. That's just a side note, like really great Trini cooking. Absolutely. We veganize a lot of his meals all the time.
Absolutely.
All right. What's my favorite sports team?
New York Knicks, but from like 1999 to 2000. Whenever I mention the New York Knicks now, she says, oh, with Latrell Sprewell, Allen Houston,
well,
John Starks, Patrick Ewing,
Marcus Camby. That is the only... That is the only sports team that exists. If you try to convince me that there's like
God.
some other version
like, none of those people play anymore.
Like, there's some other version. You don't understand. I was obsessed with Latrell Sprewell. So when you ask what's my favorite sports team, New York Knicks,
gosh.
who's on it? Latrell Sprewell, Marcus Camby, Allen Houston. Who's the coach? Pat Riley. I mean...
Like, none of those people are even like rocking with basketball like that, except for Pat Riley. But like, what the hell?
The summer, that summer, man,
gosh.
summer of '98, I think.
I love playing 2K, and she's like, "Oh, you playing with Marcus Camby?"
He thinks this is like the funniest thing, but like it's the truth. They're the only basketball team, the only sports team that matters.
Oh my gosh!
What is my favorite TV show? That's a good
You don't
one.
really watch TV. I used to be keeping up with the Kardashians.
Used to love. Yeah, there's a certain type of show I used to love watching.
You like watching like the high society type stuff, but you don't really watch TV anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
So that's like a trick question because you don't have one.
Yeah.
Or Atlanta. If I had to pick one, I would say Atlanta.
Oh, Housewives of Atlanta?
No, just Atlanta.
That's my favorite TV show.
Yeah.
That's my favorite TV show. Like ever in the history of ever.
Yeah. That'll be it.
Yeah. I have to write for that show one day. Or work with Donald Glover. What food do I not like?
What food don't you like? Pineapples you're allergic to.
That is true. That is true.
And anything that's not seasoned properly. If it's not seasoned, it ain't working.
Find your man who answers that question that way.
That's why I say in like every other video, if your seasoning game is on point, you're good to go.
Yeah. Ooh, what's my favorite type of sandwich?
I would have to say maybe Philly cheese or a TTLA.
TTLA. My favorite type of sandwich is sandwiches. I love.
Or if you want to call it one, burgers.
Yeah, I love me a sandwich. Yeah. I'm a fan of bread.
Put
and
something
meats.
creative between two pieces of bread, you're good to go.
Bread and meats and cheeses and vegetables. Like, I love sandwich.
Hey, we're gonna put it like in the corner right there. Check out this video.
Oh,
we made like
some
3
of our
cool
favorite
sandwiches.
Ooh, Bobby's.
Oh man, I want a meatball sub right now.
Meatball sub. My favorite sandwich. Sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if I could eat one thing every day,
kale.
What would that be?
What else you got?
People ask me about my skin all the time. It's just kale. That's just kale.
It's just kale, baby.
I love kale. What's my eye color?
It's brown.
Yes. Who is my best friend?
Me.
You can't watch the
It's
questions.
me.
You can't. Okay. What is something I do that you wish I wouldn't?
Love me so much. I don't know. What is it that you do? Be right all the time? That's annoying. I want to be right sometimes.
You're right a lot of lately.
Hey, I'll be pointing it out. When I'm right, I point it out. I let her know.
He's been really right. You know what you're right about a lot?
Games.
He doesn't like when I doubt myself.
Yeah, I hate it.
True.
I hate it because
it like hurts him so much.
Because she's the leader of this whole thing we got going on, and if she doubts herself, it's like, no, that's not gonna work for the team.
If I'm like, is this a good idea? He's like, just.
If it wasn't a good idea, you wouldn't have come up with it in the first place. So, yeah. Let's not doubt it now.
Do you see? This is what
I do. This
is what like support looks like.
I do this.
What is my heritage and where am I from?
Yeah, heritage, like all of us black people, is African. But yeah, you came from Trinidad though.
I'm definitely going to talk about this in another video, but I definitely found my history, like my actual, like where my ancestor from Africa, I know his name, like where he's from, like I have the actual record. That's why I say all the time, like people don't really know me, they don't really know us, like so people might try and come at us sideways, but like I'm sorry, when you know like yourself, when you know yourself, when you know like where your people are from, when you know it like deep down,
what your history is, what you're about.
Nothing anyone says can faze you because you know where your people came from, you know the struggles that they faced, And like I actually know my family's history in a
Absolutely.
real way, and it's like they did all of that so that I could hold my head up high and raise the family that I have. Our kids are flourishing because of their hard work.
Absolutely.
And so that's how I look at it. And my husband has a strong family as well. Like, we're just really big on family. Okay, did I play any sports?
Yes, you played basketball and volleyball, and she will never let me not hear about the story when she scored what, like
3 points in a row.
3 points in a three shots in a row.
3 points in a row.
Gosh, I hear about that story like once a month. So there's that.
I won't go into the story, but I made the shot, and then like, you know, passed somebody got the rebound, passed it to the
This is in high school.
point guard. I mean, it was a really intense, rigorous. It wasn't, but basketball. I am 5'2", but like I was really in my head about basketball. Like you couldn't tell me I wasn't gonna be on the New York Knicks with Charles Brewell. Yeah, like, yeah. Okay, if you baked me a cake, what kind would I like?
Chocolate.
That's easy.
I would put on the YouTube video, and I would see how to make it, and I'll make that cake.
Yeah, he is amazing at following like recipes.
I like directions.
Yeah.
Directions.
When we
are cool.
first met, I was like, "Do you cook?" He was like, "I make a mean
bowl
of cereal and a hot pocket."
A mean fried egg, baby.
He was like, "I make a mean bowl of cereal, hot pocket, and like an egg." And I was like, "We gonna change that." It's so funny now because people are like, "Oh wow, your husband's this great cook." It's like I literally taught him every single thing he knows.
Oh yeah.
But it's only because he is so good at everything. Like he just really takes really good instructions and stuff. But yeah, so he would bake me an amazing cake.
Chocolate.
What's one unique talent that I have?
One of the millions and trillions that you have.
One unique.
One unique talent. You have the best ideas. You guys see it. Every video that she comes up with, it's like, I never thought of it like that before. Like, that gotta be the most unique trait you have because it makes you who you are.
Yeah.
You know?
That's really all I have are my ideas.
Ideas, man.
My ideas, man. He's great at helping me execute my ideas. Like,
ideas make the world go round.
Let's have 6 kids. And he was like,
Okay, I can help you with that.
Okay, what weird habits do I have? Weird habits.
I don't know what you
We are going to edit that entire answer. This is a family show.
What weird habits do you have? You don't have any weird habits. There's nothing. I'm like, that's weird. Why you do that? You don't have that.
Maybe. I mean, I know I do, but what do we?
I don't think it's weird.
Yeah.
I probably do it too.
Yeah, he probably does it too. We have so many little things in common. Like, it's just so funny. What do we argue about the most?
What to eat? I don't want to pick anything.
Yeah.
Tell me what
tell me what
we're gonna eat. Tell me what it is. I will eat it. Anything except for string beans and eggplant.
And okra.
And okra.
Yeah.
Even though I'll eat some dried okra like they sell at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
But eggplant, anything slimy, eggplant and okra, I can't do it.
Yeah.
You know.
But
other than that, yeah, I don't care. If you make it, I'm eating it.
Yeah, we don't argue about anything other than food related stuff. Everything else it's
I don't want to pick.
It's discussions. Everything else
pick.
We have like actual sit down discussions about how do we tackle this, but we're big on problem solving. So
yeah, man.
What's my favorite restaurant? Like, if right now I was like, I have to have this.
Plant.
That's my favorite restaurant?
If you said right now I have to have this, yeah, because I would say Tassili's, but we know how to make that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say any pizza place, but we know how to make that.
You're missing a main one.
Burgers, we know how to make those.
You're missing a main one that we have yet to make.
That
I have it
sushi?
every time I have a baby.
Oh, Bazorias, yeah.
That's, yeah.
Because I don't know how to make falafels.
Yeah, once we learn how to make falafels, and that's what it is. It's like I'll have a favorite restaurant and obsess over figuring out their recipe, and then once we figure it out, we're just
okay,
like...
we ain't going there no more. But yeah, Bazoria's definitely, yeah, definitely.
What can I spend hours doing? Hours.
Writing, ideas,
planning,
game planning.
Yeah. My college ruled notebook that I write down. I mean, I've gone through every single year.
We have
every
garbage
6 months,
bags full of notebooks.
Notebooks, like when we wanted to buy a house, like when we wanted to move down to Atlanta, like I just write out. I literally write out my dreams, everything. I don't so much vision board as I like write out everything in a notebook.
Yeah. Open up a random notebook and see, okay, well, we were here at this time, and at this point. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I remember us being like, when we lived in Yonkers, we were like, yeah, and in 10 years, we want to have $10,000 in our bank account. We made it happen. Like, we were like, we want to have $10,000 in our bank account. We want to have this amount of kids. We want to have da-da-da. And 10 years later, we want to have a house.
A bigger car, blah, blah, blah.
Big house with a big backyard, a bunch
of kids.
Scratched off
like 80% of that list.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Last 2 questions.
Okay.
Who was the one to say I love you first, and where was it?
I don't remember, but I would say in your dorm room. We spent a lot of time there before we like moved in together.
Yeah.
So it had to be there. Yeah. And we probably said it like around the same time.
Yeah, I don't remember at all, to be honest. I feel like we probably...
It's not important.
Yeah. It was like the minute we met, I remember the next morning after the first night. After the first night, like I woke up and I looked at him and I was just like, I was like, I want this feeling forever. Yeah. Like that. Remember,
that's equivalent to saying I love you.
Yeah, like that was like the first night. But yeah, I was like, I want this feeling forever. And the weirdest thing was like that guy called. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, he was like, hey, you want to go to Canada?
Yeah, man, it was crazy. The night of that snowstorm, I had gone out to like buy a new outfit for our date, and I was stranded because the cab company wouldn't come pick me up because it was a snowstorm.
It was snowing crazy.
And this guy, he like pulls up next to me and he's like, can I give you a ride somewhere? I mean, guys, I'm not even joking, loved pulling up and asking me to give me rides places. Like that was like my thing. I got in cars with way too many strangers. Like it was a problem.
I mean, you was 18, 19.
Yeah, I was like super young at the time. Yeah. Again, that doesn't make it better or worse.
It makes it a little okay.
That was really dumb. Anyway, so the point is, yeah, so that guy, he was like, you know what, I'm going to go inside the mall, and if I come back out and you're still out here, then you can let me give you a ride. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I really needed that ride. But yeah, so he pulls up, and as soon as he got out, he was like, come on, we're going.
Let's go.
So yeah, so that guy ended up driving me to my dorm, and as we pulled up, he was just like, we talked the whole time. As we pulled up, he was like, can I have your number? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, someone else is on their way, and this is somebody like I like and I know, and we had actually been talking for like a whole month.
Yeah, we talked for like a month before we met.
Before we actually met in person. And so I was like, oh, this is so awkward, but like, he just gave me a ride, so I'm like, okay, sure, you can have my number. So that next morning, we're like together and
chilling, and he's like, hey,
he calls me up and he's like, do you want to go to Canada with me? Okay, and the final question is, what is my most repeated phrase or sentence?
So here's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's good.
You say that shit all the time.
It's so true.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Here's what I'm thinking.
And I'm always like,
here we go.
Here we go. Where do I have to go? What do I have to do? How long do we have to do it for?
Here's what I'm thinking. Let's move to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking. Let's
buy a house.
Buy a house. Like, he's like, what do I have to do? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
Yeah.
You're always thinking.
Yeah.
Always thinking about some stuff. So
here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that was it. That was not.
That's it?
Yeah, those 35 questions.
Man, I actually like those questions.
Yeah, I thank you so much for doing this because he does not like doing tags or challenges or.
But I like this. This was cool.
Fun, and he did a great job with it. And we might do it again. So leave comments below for any tags you might want to see us do. No challenges, no
pranks, no challenges, none of that stuff.
But like any cool tags.
I'll watch them from time to time, but I'm not gonna do them.
Yeah. So. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If this was your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like what we have going on here. If you like what we have going on here. Palms are sweaty. Mom spaghetti. But yeah, so yeah, like I said before, we are a vegan family. We have 6 kids, and we do videos on what it's like to be a vegan family, and we have recipes, and we show when we travel and what we eat and what we do.
We vlog, man. We vlog.
Yeah, we vlog. We do this. We does this. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys liked what we have to offer, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching this. You know we love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we have almost 1,640 subscribers. Seriously, I'm obsessed with every single one of you guys. Even the people who do not comment, I still see you because you click to watch the video.
You click to watch, you click energy. like we see you, man.
We see you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Valentine's Day is coming up. My grandmother would have been 99 years old on Valentine's Day. She's like my idol. And so I'm just sending out as much love and light to all of you as possible. Thank you so much. We will be posting a couple more videos, hopefully before Valentine's Day, to inspire you guys and maybe get some recipes out to you, hopefully. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching this, and happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye.